From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Miami hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Jose Arena, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees, our game time temperature. Hops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Donaldson hits a little over the 270 mark. Pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Inciarte gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
2-1.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
So a full count now.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Runner goes. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. On the move again from first. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ramirez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting fifth.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Head to head with Jose Urena. He's 2 for 3. He's set. The 0-1. Drilled to first. Gloved by Walker. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Mike Foltynewicz gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Harold Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Marlins, the right fielder, Harold.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ramirez.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Rose, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. This one's down to third. Donaldson's there. And there's one away. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Brian Anderson is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there. Base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And this one will bounce into the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses, use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. His career line with Foltynewicz, not great. He's 1 for 8. High in the air into shallow left center. Joyce is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Curtis.
It is Curtis Granderson. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
2-0. Rojas on third with 2 out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
He's set. The 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 3-2. And he fouls this one off. making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Starlin Castro as he hits one on a line to left field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His career line with Boltonevich. He's 1 for 5. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 1 and the Braves nothing. Here's Echeverria. Chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Echeverria.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Alfaro has it, and he makes the throw to first. Echeverria is retired, and there's 1 away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking him up and putting him down. This guy can go get him in the gaps.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Ground ball right into the shift. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A high fastball is in there. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Rolled slowly to first. Walker is right there, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail 1-0. Here's Neil Walker. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
The first baseman, Neil Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Fouled off. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So stepping in, Magneuris Sierra. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. He's running. Hit back up the middle. Over to Albies. Ball they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And in to hit next, the pitcher, Jose Urena. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Up next for Miami, Harold Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The set and the 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Two and 1. Here it is. To 2-2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Miguel Rojas would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Full count still.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled away. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Mike Fultonevich.
Pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Ramirez. He's got it 1 away. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Bases are empty, one man out. Strike called, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike two.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Set to deal on 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball three. One out, nobody on. This is line to left. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. This doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Sierra is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch to him, and that's in there for strike 1. Inciarte, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he lays off for ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
In there, 1-2 now. Runners on the move for second. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's another 1-2. He'll try it again from first. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 misses down below the knees.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
The 2-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner. 1 left for Atlanta. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Brian.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson.
Anderson.
He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. One there. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
The batter, the left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
At the plate, Curtis Granderson. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy man. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they're on top 1-0. At the plate, Matt Joyce. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder, Matt Joyce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Joyce is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Too high. Ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So coming to the plate, Charlie Culberson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway.
The batter, the shortstop.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up as the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here he comes on 2-0. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball. 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Fastball in there, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Braves go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Now batting, Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The second baseman.
First
Starlin
pitch on its way.
Castro.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Castro stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Now batting.
So with
catcher,
one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Here's the first pitch to him. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Neil Walker, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Alfaro, the runner at second with 1 away. Right side, but it's well foul. Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Neil Walker. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in to try it again. Magneuris Sierra reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Into the box now, Jose Arena. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And he fouls this one off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
48. Harold.
Digging in once again, Harold Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
He's set. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. And it's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get to count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Into the box, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle. Count remains full. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Count still full, 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We played 4 full. The Marlins on top, 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now in the box, Brian McCann. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Brian McCann.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 0-1 pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Johan Camargo is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. McCann aboard here at first with nobody out. Not close. It's 2-0. Count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher. Mike Foltynewicz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Dansby Swanson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Dansby Swanson.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
No strike.
Out to Dansby Swanson. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line towards center field. Sierra has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, Hero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Standing in now, Josh Donaldson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, the second baseman, Albi.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Sierra ranging back at the track, and that's a home run into the top tank. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 6th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
The batter.
Stepping in now, Matt Joyce. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now 5-3.
Yeah, and after the second home run, you could just sense that he spent. Poor body language. He's been grinding, and I just think he's worn out. We'll see if he can make a change in a hurry.
In now, Charlie Culberson, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Wei-Yin Chen takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 20, Wei-Yin Chen.
Adeiny Echeverria will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Ball and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Ramirez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Marlins 3. Wes Parsons, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Digging in, Brian Anderson, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Ready once again, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone, 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Culberson fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Stepping in, Starlin Castro. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Joyce is there, and that's the 3rd out. Miami down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. So striding in, Brian McCann,
Leading
1
off
for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Brian McCann.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now the right fielder, Johan Camargo.
Now at the plate, Johan Camargo. Career numbers against Chen. He hits at a .364 clip. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
popped him up. Alfaro over to his right. 2 gone. Sean Newcomb will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Sean Newcomb.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Two and two.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Ender Inciarte would be next. Three-two pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Digging in and looking for more. Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here's the 3-0. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. Braves strand 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Sean Newcomb will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 15, Sean Newcomb.
Ready for another chance? Jorge Alfaro, lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
2-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this is taken in for the second out.
The center fielder, number 34, Sierra.
At the plate, Magneuris Sierra. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. So 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Joyce on the move, and they can't run it down. Another 1-2 delivery. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're still down 5-3. Welcome back to South Florida. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Austin Bryce is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For Miami. Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 37, Austin Bryce. Now playing center.
Stepping in for the Braves, Josh Donaldson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Granderson is in his tracks now. One down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Ready with the 0-1. Good curveball. Strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Granderson, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time.
The first baseman, number 8, Charlie Culberson.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Albies is on the move. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta, and it remains 5-3. Riding into the box, Rosell Herrera. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit to short, played on the backhand, and the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust.
The right fielder,
well, as we take another
48.
look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Harold Ramirez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch on its way, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. The 2-2. That's popped up. Albies into shallow center. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. Lifetime versus this pitcher. 2 hits in 7 tries. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1. Pereira, base runner at first with 1 out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Ready on 1-2. Slow little grounder left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, the third baseman, Brian
Striding in,
Anderson.
Brian Anderson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball well outside.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two and 1 the count. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Into the box, Curtis Granderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike. Two out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Popped him up. Culberson is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Marlins 4. Nick Anderson will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Nick Anderson.
Stepping up now, Adeiny Echeverria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Adeiny Echeverria.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now at the plate, Brian McCann. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ramirez ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run home run for Brian McCann. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's now 7-4.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Adam Conley is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 61, Adam Conley. Now batting, right fielder, Johan.
Standing
Camargo.
in now, Johan Camargo, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
One and one, here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Lifted in the air out to right. Ramirez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Freddie Freeman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Braves, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. He'll start this one at 269. 8 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. A bouncer to the left side. Anderson has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Ender Inciarte.
Digging in now, Ender Inciarte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Ready on 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Braves 7 and the Marlins 4. Shane Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61, Shane Green.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Starlin Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Neil.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Grounded to short. Echeverria's there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Drew Steckenrider enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider. Now pitching and batting 8.
So striding forward 17. Now, Josh Donaldson, 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1.
That's inside. That's ball
And he lays off again, ball 3.
3-1. 3 balls. 1
Ozzie
strike.
Albies will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A ball and a strike. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. Donaldson on at first, nobody out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Matt Joyce. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line hard toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Charlie Culberson.
In now, Charlie Culberson, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike.
Ball 1 strike.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Three and 1. Adeiny Echeverria will be next. First and second now, 1 man out. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Tehran Guerrero enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 56, Tehran Guerrero.
Adeiny Echeverria will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Ramirez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Brian McCann.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Brian McCann.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ramirez going back on it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Luke Jackson enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Set to get his day started, Chad Waller. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And it's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Rosell Herrera. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Harold Ramirez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Two out, nobody on. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
7-4 the final finish today. Atlanta used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Wes Parsons gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Luke Jackson earns the save out of the bullpen, his fourth of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 7 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Braves totaled 11 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-4. At the start of the day, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East, and the Braves are second in the division. The Nationals completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 5-2. Heading into the day, the Phillies are in 4th place in the NL East, and the Nationals are atop the division. Alex Wilson got his second W of the season as the Brewers took care of the Mets 4-2. As of today, the Brewers are in 2nd place in the NL Central, while the Mets sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. Ben Zobrist swung the bat well with 3 hits as the Cubs took down the rival Cards 5-1. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. As of right now, the Cubs are in 4th place in the NL Central, while the Cardinals are 2nd in the division. Anthony DeSclafani had his first victory of the year, helping Cincinnati get a victory over the Giants 2-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. At the start of the day, the Reds are atop the NL Central, and the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division. The Pittsburgh Pirates allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-1. Heading into the day, the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division, and the Athletics sit in 1st place in the American League West Division. The Colorado Rockies brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Rockies sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, and the Diamondbacks are 4th in the division. Hyunjin Ryu grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Dodgers were winners over the Padres 1-0. As of right now, the Padres are in 1st place in the NL West, and the Dodgers are 3rd in the division. The Bronx Bombers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 4-2. At the start of the day, the Yankees are leading the AL East, and the Twins are leading the Central Division. Nate Carnes collected win number 2 on the year, helping lead the Orioles to victory over Tampa Bay 2-1. As of today, the Orioles sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, and the Rays are 2nd in the division. The Red Sox completed the long 4-game sweep as they beat the White Sox on the south side 4-0. In the standings, the White Sox are in 3rd place in the AL Central, while the Red Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division. The Indians amassed 14 hits in the game as they stole the win against the Mariners in walk-off fashion 12-11. The win was their 7th in a row. Entering the day's action, the Indians are in 2nd place in the AL Central, while the Mariners are in last place in the AL West. The Royals got 11 hits overall as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 6-0. As of right now, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the Royals are 4th in the division. The Astros totaled 13 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 4-3. Heading into the day, the Angels are in 4th place in the AL West, and the Astros are 2nd in the division. The Texas Rangers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 4-3. As of today, the Rangers are in 3rd place in the AL West, while the Blue Jays are in last place in the AL East. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.